From the creators of J2c and Berg to Bush, South Africa's two favorite mountain bike stage races, comes a ride that is set to capture the imagination of passionate mountain bikers all over the country, if not the world. Starting in the south of Joburg and finishing 9 days later at Scottsboro at the sea, this ride is the best of the two great stage races and more. In 2004, Glenn Hoare and his wife Mandy started the now infamous J2c. The philosophy was simple: provide a great route and treat every one of the competitors with a special farmer's touch, and everything should follow. Today's J2c, with adventure and race, is the biggest full-service stage race in the world. But more importantly than size, it has consistently been voted the #1 stage race by the riders in bicycling magazines. Rate your race. Hot on the wheels of J2c is the Berg and Bush, another great stage race founded by Gary and Nikki Green. The couple are also farmers at heart with a passion for mountain biking. The Berg and Bush has been consistently voted the second best stage race in the same Rate Your Race poll. It might have been on a ride, it might have been in the bar after a hard ride, or it might have been when they were discussing the milk price. One day in passing, Glenn suggested to Gary, combine the expertise and logistical knowledge to put on Joburg to sea. Gary, being the type of guy he is, didn't hesitate, and the result will be a 9-day stage race that will be affordable for all passionate and fit mountain bikers. Joburg to sea is part race and part adventure. It will take competitors through the country from the heat and dust of the big city to the cool, crisp air of the sea via spectacular mountain passes. Being farmers and slightly nervous of the big city, the farmers invited Craig Wapnick, a passionate mountain biker and an ex-advertising guy, to join the team. Craig will manage and coordinate the event with the assistance of both couples. Along with arranging the route from Joburg to Sterkfontein Dam, Craig will liaise with sponsors and media. The same community-driven formula used in J2c and Berg and Bush will be used along the way. This has the incredible effect of uplifting communities and of giving them a foolproof way to raise money for their schools, churches and charities. Every organization who works on Joburg to sea will be paid. From road crossings to watering points, it is a way for these communities to raise money and working together for fun. As with the J2c, the event will be seeking a sponsor that is committed to the vision of the event. It will not just be about media exposure, of which there will be plenty. It is about an association with a lifestyle. It is about sponsors getting excited to be part of the event. The route is king. From experience, the organizers know the route is everything. The exciting thing about this route is both the Berg and Bush and J2c routes will be incorporated. The same route philosophy that is applied to J2c and Berg and Bush will be applied to Joburg to sea. The route is everything. There will be lots of district road getting out of Joburg and through the Free State, but we will find sections of single track and Subaru track to break up the long stretches. That is a promise. The final route will be announced on Supercycling, but it will include the J2c route and parts of the Berg and Bush route.
Stage 1. From the south of Joburg to Frankfurt. 130 k's of mainly district road to loosen the legs. No promises here of challenging riding, but thanks to our relationship with the farmers in the area, we will have quite a bit of single track. What's the surprise for day 1? Every finisher will get the same time, so it will be like a pro-am, and we want all the top riders to mix in with the slower folks and to enjoy the spin of the legs. Frankfurt to Rates, day 2, 90 kilometers. If you Google Earth the area, you will see a route that you can ride in your spare time. But once again, some inside connections to some serious farmers has given us the opportunity to find some proper riding. But yes, there will be those wonderful stretches of nothingness to test the head. Stage 3, Rates to Sterkfontein Dam, 90 kilometers. This is still the flat part of the Free State, and so there will be stretches of mind-numbing dirt roads. Some of you may have to check into the famous hospital in the area. Stage 4, Sterkfontein Dam to Winterton, 100 kilometers. There are some famous road passes, Van Reenens and Olivia's Pass that we all know about. But what many don't know, that in between these two tarred passes are some other not so tarred descents from the Highveld to the bottom of the world. One of them, Bezuidenhout's Pass, will be used to drop down to KZN from the Free State. Make sure your camera is fully charged for this one. Then it is a pretty straightforward to Winterton, where we'll overnight in preparation for the next 5 stages of serious riding. Winterton to Camberg, stage 5. This is where things start to get a little tough. There are no flats to Camberg. Stage 6, Camberg to Underberg, 80 kilometers, and there are still no flats to Underberg. This area incorporates the serious Underberg just below the foothills of the Drakensberg. Incredible riding terrain and extremely tough. Underberg to the Mackenzie Club is the J2c day 1, and it will be our day 7. The exact 2010 J2c route, weather dependent, will be used. So stage 8 is then from Mackenzie Club to the High Flats, and stage 9, to complete a memorable journey across South Africa, begins at High Flats and will end at Scottborough at the sea. This race will not be for the faint-hearted, but it will not necessarily be for those that want to race across the country either. It is going to be part adventure, part race. J2c 2010.